Give me a second, guys. My first time talking this morning. It is 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. Bring up my desktop. Probably be a short live stream. Man, I feel worse today than I did yesterday. But differently. Things seem to be moving in my chest. Before, everything was just like a rock. Oof. So, but I was up at 2:30. Breathwork, meditation, got my yoga in, cup of coffee, did my writing. And now I'm going to take a walk. I think I've somehow rearranged my office according to my live stream video that I'm watching. Looks a little different. So, pardon me for my voice. Pardon me for sniffling. Pardon me if my nose runs. I hope it doesn't. We're going to do our best to read a few of the 50. We left off at 10. 50 principles of A Course in Miracles. Hey, Sniper. Sniper says, Grand Rising, Eric. How's today? Breath away, easing up. Better and worse at the same time. Does that make sense? Feels like it's moving. Feels like it's moving in my chest. I'm like coughing up stuff. But also I just feel more tired, a little more stuffed up. Hopefully, today always starts off a little rough. Once I mentioned, I've gotten my breath work, my meditation, my yoga in, had a cup of coffee. I'll go out for my walk after this, and that usually helps. So we're going to read at least the next 5 of the 50. We left off at number 10. These are the principles of the Course in Miracles. 50 principles of miracles. A miracle, according to the Course, is simply a shift in perception. When we ask for a miracle, we're asking, can I see things differently? What I see now is not bringing me peace. Can I see things differently? And we can, but we need to ask for it. And we need to know that we can, or at least be curious. Man, everything starts with curiosity, guys. Be curious. Is any of it true? Am I really just the body? Am I really just the thoughts in my head? Be curious about everything. Do I really die? Find out. Not by dying, not right now, but just be curious, explore. Hey, Luke. Luke says, sup? Hey, my friend. Sniper says it's moving. That's good. Just not so many kettlebell mine. Yep. Today's just going to be some pull-ups and some easy burpees. So probably less than a 10-minute workout. Hey, Jace says, poop howdy. Selma, Squirrel, Luke. So imagine if you lived a life of curiosity. What if the only prayer that you entertained was, is this true? And can I see things a different way? So, imagine if someone attacked you. Not physically, but seemingly. On social media. Is it true? Am I really being attacked? Who am I that's being attacked? Who is the person that seems to be attacking me? Just be curious. Explore. Self-inquiry. That's one of the 4 paths of yoga. Jnana Yoga, the path of knowledge. And knowledge is just curiosity. So, here it is, guys. Prayer is the medium of miracles. Prayer is the medium of miracles. It is a means of communication of the created with the Creator. Through prayer, love is received, and through miracles, love is expressed. So, if it seems like something is happening to you, can I see things a different way? Can I ask for a miracle? A miracle is seeing that love is received no matter how it might be perceived, and through miracles, love is expressed. Miracles are thoughts. Thoughts can represent the lower or bodily level of experience or the higher spiritual level of experience. One makes the physical and the other creates the spiritual. Miracles are both beginnings and endings, and so they alter the temporal order. They are always affirmations of rebirth, which seems to go back, but really go forward. They undo the past and the present, and thus release the future. It means the miracle returns us to the present moment. I'm going to catch up with you guys just in a minute. Miracles bear witness to truth. They are convincing because they arrive from conviction. Without conviction, they deteriorate into magic, which is mindless and therefore destructive, or rather, the uncreative use of the mind. This is magic seen in a different sense. Each day should be devoted to miracles. The purpose of time is to enable you to learn how to use time constructively. It is thus a teaching device and a means to an end. Time will cease when it is no longer useful in facilitating learning. All right, that was the next 5, guys. Let me catch up. Let's see. We get some language I don't understand. Says, thank you. Wise monk looking fella. Oh, thank you. Hey, Mid Garden and Official. Hello, my friend. How are you? Namaste to you. Jay says hi to Minnie with them. Namaste. Hey, Carl. Carl, you're climbing a mountain today, right? Is that still going on? Minnie Garden says good morning, dear. And she says, Jace, good morning. Jace says, Minnie, I'm good. First workout done. One more later. Awesome. Yep, I've gotten my first round of yoga in. My first meditation, my first round of breath work, my first yoga. I'm going to go out and take my first walk. No running, just a walk. And then I'll have something to eat. I'll get ready. I'll do my first workout, my only workout of the day, followed by some more yoga, some more breath work. Let's see. Carl says, finished, climbed it at dawn, 6 a.m. Nice, Carl. Awesome. Luke says, mountain climbing. Yep, he's climbing a mountain in Ireland. Hey, Ryan. Ryan, how are you, my friend? Hey, Brian. Brian says, morning. Sepper says, if it's directed towards you, it doesn't mean it's for you. It means where it came from. Could not be contained or controlled their own issues. Nice. Just says, sounds fun. Or, I'm sorry, Luke says, sounds fun. Brian says, I'm taking the crossbow out this morning, hiking a half mile to the spot. 2,800 feet. Nice. Where are you located, Brian, if you don't mind me asking? Seppa says, greetings, Carl. Mini Garden says, hey dear, I don't know English. You're doing pretty well, my friend. You were doing pretty well. Brian says, he's still fighting off that cold. Man, I'm no longer fighting it off. It hit me full bore. However, I'm getting through it. Madison County, North Carolina. Love North Carolina. I love everything about North Carolina. I love the coastline, especially the Outer Bank area, and I love the mountains. Blue Ridge Mountains, beautiful. I spent a lot of time hiking from Cherokee to Gatlinburg. On the Appalachian Trail. And some of the side trails as well. Lovely says Charleston, South Carolina. Nice. Brian says, I love the fresh water and brook trout. I bet. Seppa says, there's a song in there, Brian? There is. Mini Garden says, hey dear, please come here, India. I would love to. That would be awesome. Daddy says, do a backflip. If I was feeling better, I still wouldn't do a backflip. Jay says, here's a crazy Sunday chat stat. My subs are going up quicker than my watch hours. Wow. Do I support COVID? Do I support it? I don't know that I support it. I guess I support people who have it so they can feel better. I send people who have it love. Let's see, Brian says I live 1,000 feet from the AT. Awesome. I live about an hour away from the AT. Maybe a little over an hour. Luke says Indian food. Indian food is good. Brian says, wish me luck on getting a buck this morning. Good luck, my friend. Let's see, Mini Garden says, welcome to my home. Well, thank you. Carl says, my watch hours are only 7:06. We'll help with that. Hey, Runner Boy. Runner Boy says, yo. Sample says, Sherm, what a funny question. It is a funny question. Brian says, where you at, Eric? I'm in Maryland. Like right in the center of Maryland. I can be in the mountains of Maryland about an hour, a little less than an hour. Frederick County, which is the beginning of the mountain range, in about 45 minutes. I can be in Pennsylvania, a little less than an hour. I can be in DC in about half an hour. I can be in Baltimore in 20 minutes. I can be on the Chesapeake Bay in about 20 minutes, and the ocean in about 3 hours. Jace says, Runner. Runner Boy says, does COVID does COVID get sick pay? Does not deserve it. Luke says, good luck, Brian. Hope he's a biggin. Yep, hope it feeds you, your family through winter. Sniper says, oi, oi, Runner Boy. Ryan says, where what has been your favorite site during all your time in nature, backpacking, walking? It's a good question. I think once when I was living in Pennsylvania, up in northern Pennsylvania, living with some family, coming across a porcupine. Every time I've ever seen a bear has been incredible. Wild boars in Tennessee, pretty incredible. Hearing wolves in Algonquin Park. Didn't see them, but we heard them howling in the distance. Seeing moose in both Maine and Alaska. Rattlesnakes on the Appalachian Trail. I'll tell you what, here's my favorite site, and it was right at my pond, quarter mile away from my house. I was filming a blue heron. This was last summer. I had my camera, little handheld camera, filming a blue heron, and right behind the heron, a huge snapping turtle just comes out of the water, walks over this tiny little land bridge, minding its own business. Green hair or blue heron turns around, watches it pass. The turtle gets back right in the water on the other side and disappears. It's just one of those surreal type of moments, and you'd like, did that really just happen? But it's on one of my nature shorts. Carl says I've had COVID twice. I hope it's only twice. Brian says that's a great location. Yeah, I love it here. Wouldn't mind living closer to the mountains. Let's see. Sampa says COVID backwards is divorce, Latin for the separate. Tear up the verb to divorce. Nice. Jace will be cooking an Indian dish on the 27th for my mom's birthday. Nice. What a nice present. That was a great question, Ryan. Let's see. Jedi says, are lightning McQueen's eyes made of glass or flesh? I don't know who or what that is. So let's say glass. Just for something to say. Luke says, interesting squirrel. Jay says, I'm going to be gone 10 minutes. The fence is just broken in the garden. Thus winds keep gusting. Wow. It's been going on for a while. Let's see. Mid Garden says, Jace, your mom delay Indian? Hey, Explore Kenya, my friend. How are you? let's bring up Explore Kenyans since we got some other people here. If you guys could do me a favor, Explore Kenya is only 4 away from hitting 1K subscribers. If anyone here is not subscribed, could you please subscribe to Explore Kenya? It's a great channel. It's a way of actually exploring her perspective of Kenya. Kenya seen beautifully through her eyes. Semper says, Luke, you want to find out what it is translated in Arabic? Let's see, Brian says, I see otter in the creek sometimes, and that fills my spirits. Yeah, I love otter. I saw a beaver in my pond after an absence of 20 years last year. I did Pine Creek 100-mile race 2019, and we saw some otter. I saw an eagle in my backyard about a week ago. Semper says in Hebrew. Tanya says, Eric, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling both at once worse and better, if that makes sense. Carl says, take the fence down, Jace. Sonia said, I am good, Eric. I hope you are doing well today. I am still... I felt better yesterday. I'm feeling worse today. But as I was saying to Sniper, it's moving through my system. Let's see, Tanya says, just Explore Kenya. Awesome. If I'm not mistaken. 2 away, guys. Can we get 2 more people subscribe? Sniper says, Luke will have to Google devoke. Is it devoke or divorce? In Hebrew. Hebrew yourself. I don't think others will like the translation. Gotcha. Explore Sonia says, thank you, Tandra. He says, welcome. Semper says, Luke, that's why words are sometimes swords? Swords. Gotcha. Nice. Carl says, take Parasamodi. I don't know what that is, Carl. What is it? Retro guy says, are you terminally ill? You know, in a way, we are all terminally ill. Physically. We're all going to die. So we're all terminal. If we embrace that, I know it sounds morbid, but if we embrace that, we will embrace each and every moment that we have. The one moment. Retro says, you all right? Under the weather. Under the weather, but I'll be okay. Semper says, Retro guy, what a lovely greeting, my friend. Let's see. Carl says it's a tablet like Despairin. Let's see if I can find it. Retro says I got 8 months, give or take. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Retro. Live an entire lifetime in that 8 months, my friend. You can do it. An entire lifetime in 8 months. An entire lifetime is each moment. Each moment is found in a lifetime. Richard says, I'm playing a lot of video games. If that brings you joy, do what brings you joy. Hey, poor man. Dan, my friend, how are you? Hey, Ian. Ian, I didn't see you come in. Ian says, Sayark, hope you and your family are doing great. Thank you, my friend. Hey, is there anyone here not subscribed to our friend Explore Kenya? If you don't mind, she was 2 away. 2 away from 1K. Let's see. Brian says 52 beneficial immune stabilizers and sustained energy abuse. From what? Hey, Brian, our friend Poor Man's Jim lives in Iowa, and he's going out on a deer drive. Is it today, Poor Man? Let's see. Semper says, retro guy on whose authority? Luke says, squirrel, I got obsession, and then mania. Poor man says, ready to go, back to sleep. Brian says, I have not, I will. I have not, but I will. Oh, thank you, Brian. Took me a second. Poor man says, subbed Explore. I think that might do it, guys. $1K. Explore Kenya, welcome to the 1K club. Well deserved, my friend. Carl says, I'm 22 away from 200. If you guys are not subscribed to our good friend Carl, Carl's a great guy. Nathan sneaks in. Nathan the Ninja sneaks in and says, I got you. Thank you, guys. $1K subscribers. That's good to see. Sniper says, hey, Nathan, you gem. You know what, Sniper? I really appreciate the relationship that you have with our friend Nathan. You guys just seem so close. Brian says, found some sustainable harvested raw root. Oh, American ginseng. Gotcha. I haven't taken ginseng for a while. I should. That's a good suggestion. Poor man says, sub Carl. Thank you so much. 21 away. G says, explore 1K. Explore Kenya says, thank you, we are 1K. Let's do this. Absolutely. Poor man says, I was 1K, don't forget. Yeah, never forget your first 1K. Says, thank you, guys. You're welcome. Tundra says, explored Kenya, congratulations. Dan says, Jace, bruh. Jace says, they don't always get on, Yogi. You think they fight, Jace? Let's see. Brian says, American ginseng, PM me an address, and I'll mill your root. Gotcha. How do I PM you, Brian? My email's in the description box. If you want to send me an email, that would be awesome. Carl says, Explore Kenya will drop back tomorrow to below 1K. Not if we can help it, guys. Jay says, Jambra, howdy. Brian says, I don't sell it, I just give it away. Man, that is pretty awesome, Brian. Let's see. Retro Guy says, I'm trying to read the title behind you. Running what? Oh, all the way on this direction, right? It is The Lore of Running. It's a big book, and it's got everything you need about running, from sprint training all the way to 100 miles. Brian says, Messenger. Oh, perfect. Thank you, my friend. Richard says, Lore of Running. Thank you. You're welcome. Just a couple more minutes. I'll head out and take a walk. Tanya says, hello to Pokemon. Poor man says, we got ginseng around here and don't know how to find it. Jay says, does that book cover noses, though? It does not cover noses. I don't know if I have a book back there that covers noses. I will have to expand my library, Jace. Man, I love when we got friends who show up and we're able to help them. Getting to 1K, that's a big thing. Wow, Brian, that's fast. Brian says I ran my first 5K this year. 21 minutes. Man, that's an awesome first 1K or 5K. I think that is around that time is my all-time best 5K. I've run a couple 100-mile races. I've done about 15, 24-hour races. I've done maybe 20, 50K or 50 milers. handful of 100Ks and a lot of 50Ks. Richard says, you're all awesome folks. Thank you, my friend. Richard says, good night, good night. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Hey, sending you lots of love, Retro guy. Brian says, I got beat by a 7-year-old lady from Ireland. Never too old, my friend. This is true. Never too old. I'm going to be 60 next April. I plan on sometime in my 60s running. I didn't finish my first 100-mile race until a week after my 50th birthday. And then I ran a couple more. And that was after 3 attempts of not making it. I didn't start ultra running until I was 45. I started competitive kettlebell sport in my 40s. I powerlifted, Olympic lift, and bodybuild in my 30s. Simple says, Jace, he did the washing up and taking out the bins. Simple says, so kept him as a friend. Everyone should have a friend like Nathan. Let's see, Travel and Foods. It says, hey Eric, hey my friend, how are you? So today's going to be a real easy workout for me. Brian says, well, man, that's a testimony. Yeah, you got there. How old are you, Brian? You got all kinds of stuff to do. I started off this morning talking about curiosity. Be curious about what you can do. You know what got me through my 100-mile races? Curiosity and enthusiasm. A lot of people say, man, you must have a lot of willpower. Nope. Willpower will give out. I don't care how strong you are. Sooner or later, willpower ends. It's a great tool, but sooner or later it stops. You know what never ends? If you cultivate it, curiosity. How am I going to feel the next step? What am I going to see in the next mile, in the next turn of the bend, in the next wherever? Be enthusiastic, be curious, and life is going to be one huge adventure, no matter what it is. I do 3, sometimes 4 live streams a day. I'm always curious. Who's going to show up? What's the conversation going to be? Who am I going to meet? Look this morning. Look who we met this morning. Look what we did. We got a chance to help out a friend. Explore Kenya is now 1K. Brian says 35, perfect age. You got a lot of wisdom now, and you're still got strength, energy. Carl says, I know I've seen a lot of you in my live streams. They'll show up, Carl. Make sure you subscribe to our friend Carl, please. Brian says, well, enthusiastic and curious. It's the whole nature of, for me, when I meditate every morning, every afternoon, how is this meditation going to unfold? Brian says, that's a good meditation for the morning. It is. I start off my day every single morning saying thank you. A long time ago, I read something by the German mystic Meister Eckhart. He said, if the only prayer one ever says is thank you, that would be enough. So every morning I say, no matter what, I wake up and I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude. Brian says, I have 8-month-old twins waking up. Well, good morning to the twins. Says I can't have enough energy these days. I bet. That's a good reason to keep training too. You want to be doing 5Ks with your kids. You want to be doing 5Ks with your kids when they're 35. You want to be doing 5Ks with your grandchildren. Semper says, Brian, boring girl. Boring girl, nice. Maya and Matthew, nice names. Maya. Simpa says I saw that for just a second. All right, guys, in just a minute, I'm going to shut things down for the morning. I'm going to go out and take my walk, have some breakfast. I'm looking at some stats from our friend Jace. That's pretty awesome. Brian says, that's why I ran the 5K. Yes, man, I needed to find you this morning. We are here every day, without fail, even when I don't feel good. Tanya says hi to Brian. Let me bring up Brian's channel. Let me connect with Brian. Hey, Brian, every single person here in this conversation is a great source of information, great people. You'll have a whole lot of fun hanging out with them. Brian says, so random and uplifting. That's everything that I want in my live stream. I'll be completely honest with you. That made my day. If someone comes into my live stream and says, this is pretty random and uplifting, I've done my job. Brian says, be blessed. Thank you. Have a great day. You too, my friend. All right. It's a good note to end the live stream on. I'm going to take my walk. I should feel better after breakfast. I'm going to drink some green tea with my breakfast. In honor of my English and British friends, I'm trying to make that distinction. Sniper says random is key as it's breaking patterns. Absolutely. Well said, Sniper. All right, with that. Hey, Jace. I mention this all the time. YouTube withholds 5 days. Here's my guess. You're going to be Monday, Tuesday. You're already monetized. YouTube is going to catch up either tomorrow or Tuesday, for sure. Awesome. Well done, my friend. Speaking of uplifting, speaking of not random, but speaking of fitness, being in shape, spend some time with our friend Jace, working out in the morning, working out in the afternoon, or just hanging out when he hangs out with Zena. Spend some time with Jace. We got some love sent from Tandra. Thank you, Tandra. Tandra, I'm going to have you up and running. Sniper says I watched Jace all last night. Wow. Awesome, Sniper. We bring up Tandra's channel. So let's seal the deal for Jace. Once and for all, and then we'll start moving on to that 4,000. Jace says, Sniper, I've had a massive jump the last few days. Tandra says, Jace, fingers crossed. Let's keep on helping Tandra. Let's keep on helping Carl. Whoever else needs it. Sniper says, I just wish I have a PC, 15 windows open. That's what I do. I open up a couple windows. I have friends playing. I want to put up, I'm going to replay Jace's video from this morning, and I'm going to have Tandra up and running as I take my walk. We are on a mission. Carl says I was live on Facebook at 5 a.m. Nice, Carl. Hey, Carl, if you want, look me up on Facebook. Tanya says, thanks, Yogi. 1089 now, 2 days in a row, with 5 days held, which I believe puts you, man, getting close to 12, almost halfway there. Just going to keep on doing it, guys. Hey, Tandra, keep doing those restreams as often as you can. Our friend Runnerboy broke the 2,000 mark, so we can keep helping Runnerboy out. I got to tell you something. Part of my practice, I always talk about practicing, has been helping you guys. I just get a great deal of joy out of doing it. Let's see, Brian says, what is the basic requirements to gain any monetary through YouTube? You need minimum 3,000, you need a minimum 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch hours to get that first level. And then it goes up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Yep, Jay says, Brian, it's 500 subs and 3K watch hours. Hey, if Brian, if you're interested, excuse me, guys, let us know. We'll help you get there. Carl says, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I guess it could be. I guess YouTube wants to see if you're committed. Here's what I'm committed to. I'm committed to helping every single one of you reach what you want to reach, whatever it is. Whatever it is. I'm committed to you guys. I mentioned before, for me, absolutely, I want to earn an income on YouTube. I don't need a whole lot. I live in a house that I inherited. The bills are split. If I made a little over 1,000 a month talking, that would be awesome. And it would be the equivalent of like 5 times that much. Tanya says it's a great feeling to help someone. It is. It is. I didn't know you could get monetized on Facebook. How do you get monetized on Facebook? I'm going to have to look that up. Jace says, you need to be committed and not fall in that bracket. Jace does. Jace does fall in that bracket. It should have happened long ago. You know? It should have happened the very first live stream when he showed up with a wig. Man, that would be awesome, Brian. Hey, have you ever read the Foxfire books? Look it up on Amazon. Foxfire is a group of students over a course of a long period of time interviewing the old timers in the valleys and the mountains of Appalachia. That would be awesome. Hey, Brian, I will support you 100%. Poor man says 1K a month. That would be great. It would be great. And it would be pretty much all I need. Sampa says committed means many things. It does. Brian says so much knowledge and wisdom to preserve in this mountain valley. Absolutely. And you are the person to do it. You're the person to do it for the very reason that you have it, that you have a desire to do it. Hey, Brian, you only need 50 subscribers to start doing a live stream. And on the live stream, you can start recording people. Men of the laurels. Perfect. So it's already taken shape. Let's get you to 50 subscribers and let's start right away. You are at 2 subscribers right now. 48 to go as well, my friend. You are a moderator so people can connect with you. Poor man says, how far away from you are that? Just curious, even close. It's a good question. I average, I've only been monetized since June. I have averaged just over $100 a month. In September, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this or not. In September, I actually earned $1,100 my first time because I participated in a YouTube promotion. I'm participating in a YouTube promotion right now for the jewels. So if you're in the United States and if you click on that money icon and you get jewels, I don't know how much they are. I can't click on it because I'm on my phone or I'm on my desktop. On my phone and my desktop. It qualifies me for bonuses. I don't know how much of a bonus. We'll find out. But it's, it's fun. It's part of earning an income. So that was just 1 month, poor man, and it was for doing that promotion. Brian says, I've seen the Foxfire in real life. I have too. That's my family in northern Pennsylvania. Carl says, I got rid of the monetization. How come? Sample says, passion will overflow with your attitude, Brian. Absolutely. Says, I have them all. Brian says, oh, well. The oyster mushroom mycelium. Sample says, Nathan, you just turn up for the subs, don't you? Why not stick around? Poor man says, I got an oyster mushroom kit. Nice. Brian says, no excuses now. Yep, you're on your way. We'll get you to 50. No time at all. All right, guys. I got to get out and take my walk. Well, I still got the energy to get out and walk. Carl says, Google owns part of YouTube. Yeah, they do. Tanya says, Brian, you're on your way. Won't take long. Nope, it will not. Brian says, Carl owns all of it. Poor man says, enjoy the morning air, brother. Thank you, Dan. All right. It should help. It usually does. I'm actually feeling better just talking to you guys. So, thanks. Namaste, my friends. I'll be back live 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Easy workout for me today. Jay says, I'm really looking forward to memberships. Then it's devoted folks who will get results. They will help others. The pyramid effect. Absolutely. That's how it works, Jace. I will be there. Carl says, an English woman owns part of it. So, let's support each other. That's the closing message. Sorry. Let's support each other. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you later.